Yo, 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 what's up, ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here. And we are about to start our special sponsored stream with Raid Shadow Legends now. Let me just tell you this, all right? Normally, you're going to hear the sound of whatever I'm doing, but because there's a special collaboration on right now, I want to tell you guys about it. I prepared something to say in the background. All right, so I usually just alt tab out to make sure I'm not looking stupid. I'm not, doing anything too foolish when I'm saying stuff. All right, so hope you understand. That's why the sound will cut out. Welcome to my show. All right, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get set up. It's gonna take a couple of seconds, but then we're gonna get right into this. All right, and first thing we're gonna talk about is this happy little dude here. So enjoy him swinging his nunchucks for a second, and we're gonna talk about him real soon, okay? All right, let's go. First, a quick tweet. Then letting my people know what's up. Let's go. Okay. Thank you all for being patient. All right. Now, I'm sucking on a lozenge so I can do this perfectly, but the first thing I want to say is this. Right now, there is a special collaboration on. All right, you can see it right here. All right, hashtag ad, but here's what I have to say. All right, a big thank you once again to Plarium. All right, for sponsoring this entire live stream, and a special thanks to Paramount as well for helping to bring this collaboration to life. Raid Shadow Legends is currently partnering with Paramount to bring you a radical crossover involving Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, which you can see right there, April, and even Shredder, all of which are legendary champions. For those of you that love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this is your nostalgia trip. All right. Until November 13, you can get your hands on these lovely champions with Michelangelo being given to you guys absolutely free. All you got to do is log in. Well, and after you log in, there's also events that you can play, which is pretty darn awesome. So make sure you do that and get your turtles right now. All right. I have to tell you that seeing them brought to life in such a beautiful way is like really, really awesome for me. I'm a little bit older. I think you guys can understand that. I'm a little bit older. So I have to say that, look, because I'm a little bit older, okay, I watched the older series of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And for me personally, oh, Austin's got Michael? Love it. Thank you. Congratulations on getting Michael. Now, when I was younger, I grew up mainly with the 2003 series, which is still my favorite. I really don't like the new series, all right? But, and I got to show you this. Actually, wait, no, I can't. Never mind. I'll show you guys another time. But I actually have a figurine of Donatello. I wasn't able to get him in game, unfortunately, because I underestimated the fact that I had to complete every single tournament to get him. But I actually have a figurine of Donatello, which I'll show you guys another time. But anyway, all right. I'm excited for this crossover. I hope you guys will be too. And if any of you are new to the series, what you can do right now is get the game via my link. I'm going to put it up in chat right now. All right, via the raid command, which any of you can use, by the way. But I'm going to put up my link right now. If you download the game right now through my link, you will get Michelangelo for free just by logging in. Okay, I believe it takes 14 days. Yeah. Well, you get him on the 7th day, but there's rewards up to 14 days. And you will also have 2 strong epic champions, which you will get for free. Okay. The first champion is Tagoar, and if you hit level 15, you will also get Tayrel. Okay? For return, and one more thing. If you enter any of these codes, All right. You can get an extra legendary champion for free. Monkey King is my favorite. That was my pick. But I'm not going to lie. Get Alice is the strongest one there is. Alice is unbelievably strong. And so many people use her for everything because she just slays. She is the queen. She slays. End of story. Okay? All right. Now, that's it for the ad. But once again, thank you to Plarium for sponsoring this live stream. Special thanks to Paramount. All right. And a quick word on the turtles. You can summon Leonardo, Raphael, April, and Shredder through limited time events or just by summoning. You can also challenge the Shredder dungeon to unlock a special gear set. And if you do collect all 6 champions, there is a special bonus reward. Unfortunately, I don't think Donatello is available in any more of the tournaments. I hope he will be. For those of you guys joining this event a bit late. But keep in mind that the Michelangelo event ends on October 30th. So you need to log in 7 days before October 30th. So if you haven't already done so, get the game now. Links are in the chat. Okay? Grab them now. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to talk about? Not yet. But there'll be more that I'll share with you later on in the stream, especially about my heroes. Now, first and foremost, let's talk about the turtles. So, thank you very much for listening to the ad section. Now let me talk about the turtle for real. Okay? I absolutely love this guy. All right. Here's what's solid about Michelangelo. Yeah? Basic attack. Booyah is amazing. You'll attack one enemy twice, and if either hit was critical, he gets a 50% increased attack buff. You'll see this in action soon. Now, I haven't gotten him to 6 stars yet, but that's the goal of today, actually. I'm going to be raising up other champions to feed him as food so that he can grow to become a 6-star. That is my goal for today. His second ability is Express Delivery. It's got a 4-turn cooldown after you use it, but basically what you'll do is that you'll attack one enemy, and before attacking, you've got a 75% chance of placing a decreased defense debuff on that target for 2 turns. You've also got a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn, and you will ignore 25% of the target's resistance if your attack is critical. Then, you will also apply a debuff spread effect, taking all debuffs from the targets and placing them on all other enemies. And again, you'll ignore 25% of each target's resistance if the initial attack was a critical. Alright? Then, you've got Shell Cyclone. Shell Cyclone is amazing. You have a 75% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff and a leech debuff for 2 turns. You will ignore 25% of each target's resistance if the attack is critical. You will also place a taunt buff on this champion for 2 turns. Last but not least is Party Dude. Party Dude is Michelangelo's passive. You've got a 15% chance to evade an enemy skill and all of its accompanying effects. If Michelangelo is taunting the enemies, then his chance to evade is 30%. Hey Phil. Alright. Also, you can actively use this skill to place a shield buff equal to 300% of this champion's attack on this champion for 1 turn whenever they receive a hit. Oh, sorry. This is the active effect of the passive, and it has a 1-turn cooldown, which means it's always active. Does he eat pizzas? Absolutely he does. All right. I think we understand. I think we all understand it now. Let me show you the basics of Raid Shadow Legends. For those of you that are unfamiliar with this game, okay, and by the way, you don't just have to get it from the links in chat, you can also get it from the QR code, and also read what the little box says. I know, sorry, my camera's reversed because I don't normally sit in this spot, but anyway, you see that box up there? Okay, that'll give you some objectives to do. If any of you do those things up there, all right, if you're new and you're joining through my links, all right, you do any of the stuff up there, you get rewards, I get rewards, we get rewards. Okay, shameless self-plug right there. Okay, let's go. Now, I'm just gonna test things out because I don't know how far I can push him. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little bit of a boss killing tour. All right, let's see how far Good old Michelangelo. Now, normally you're not supposed to just use one champion to kill everything, but we're going to use this one champion to kill everything while bringing along what we call food. What is food? Food refers to champions that you are going to sacrifice in order to make a champion, like for example Michelangelo, stronger. Before we even go in, let me give you an example of how we make food. Alright? I know, Austin, I know, but it's okay. Listen, camera's reversed, okay? Just bear with me. Don't pretend I never make mistakes, okay? Just pretend I never make mistakes. I'm never wrong, am I? Alright. So anyway, as you can see, I've got a lot of champs here, but not all of these champions will be useful. So for example, this Twin Claw, he's not really useful as a champion, so we're going to sacrifice him and turn him into food. Alright, this means that we're going to use him in order to advance other champions. Kind of the same thing here with the Vagabond. Alright, so Vagabond here, we're just going to scoot all the way down here. Now we're going to use some of these magical chickens as well. And there we go. Alright, now we've got to take a 4-star, some 4-star food if we have any. I don't think we've got any 4-star food right now. Okay, we're going to make some. We're going to make some 4-star food because I love to make 4-star food, yeah? Well, let's check if we've got enough champions to advance. So what I normally do when I'm trying to make food is I will take somebody that I do want to advance. Alright, so where is this? Yeah, this guy, Fanchi. Okay, I've got enough to advance him to the next level. But we're gonna make food first. Like this guy, you know, on a separate day, I'll level him up. In fact, actually, wait. I think I can awaken this guy too. Sorry, I almost forgot to awaken him. Awakening champions strengthens them greatly. It's a late game mechanic. But, you know, I just want to awaken him first so I don't forget about him. And while I'm here, I'm just going to check the soul merchant. Sorry for the deviation. Alright, I promise that I'm not deviating on purpose. I just, you know, I just sometimes need to deviate and abbreviate. Oh, yes, actually, we can get a new soul. Alright. We're going to need to go and grab some of these, so we're going to go to the Mystic Market. Okay. I'm going to grab 13 of these. Bear with me, sorry. Just going to make sure I grab the right amount. Because we want this little soul here. Thank you, thank you. She is a very important champion, so I do want to awaken her as well. And now she goes, awakening level 2. Hell yeah. Wake up, my champions. Wake up. Okay, now. When you want to level up champions, what you got to do is you got to put together a team. So we'll have Michelangelo be the actual, like, main champ, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to gather the food. So one of the champions, so like, let's say we're going to level up this here Vagabond, right? So he will serve as the main food. The rest will be used as extra food. Okay, and while we're doing all this, we take a lower level champion. All right, so we'll grab one of the ones that we were advancing up. You see this here, this level 22 here. All right, and we'll also take further like low level champions. So we'll take some of these here 2 stars. We're gonna start advancing them, and let's play a battle. All right, let's see how far Michelangelo can be pushed. Oops. That was on auto combat, not supposed to do that. Okay. Now the food can die off, it doesn't really matter. Alright, there's a couple of things we could do, but realistically, I'm not too worried about this. All I'm gonna worry about is using good old Michelangelo. And he's gonna crush his way through all these guys. Like the champ he is. There we go. Then he reaches the end, and basically the idea is to have him solo. That's it. They're not going to be able to hurt him. It's okay. He'll make use of his super fast speed. And he'll just crush these dudes. Alright, nice and easy. Okay, this way the food levels up. And this is the basics of the basics. Alright, this is how you level your champions faster. Now, let's put Michelangelo through the ringer a little bit here. Okay, so we're gonna leave Michelangelo. Poor Michelangelo's gonna have to carry all these fights by himself. And we'll carry on leveling the food. Sorry, allow me to grab the food. I know it sounds funny when I call them food, but we have to grab food so that we can level it all. And we'll just keep going boss by boss by boss until we figure out where Michelangelo's limit is. Alright? That's what we're going to do in this starting segment. Alright, first one's easy. It's a pity he only has one real AoE, but that's how it is. Alright, let's defend everybody. Yeah, apparently this guy can boost turn meters. That's nice. I mean, he's really not very important, but that's okay. None of these guys are truly important anyway. Like I said, they're all here for one reason and one reason only. To support. Love that. Oh, nasty. But even if Michael takes a hit, all he does is he just shields up. That's what I love about him. So he can handle this boss pretty easily. We're going to go on to the next. All right. We're going to push because obviously these are higher levels, so a bit more XP involved, right? We're going to push Michael as far as he can go today. All right. That's what's happening with Michael. So let's push Michael and see how far he'll go. All right, I'll see how far I can solo with him. Oops, forgot to shield up. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. Yes, Michael, whack them. Whack them all. Okay. Last section, here we go. How dare this person? Get whacked. All right. Michael can carry that with ease. Not a problem. Let's move on. Okay, let's see if he can handle a level 90 by himself. Okay, there's Michael alone. He is the sword alone right now. Okay, got plenty of food to level up, but we also need the lower level mobs to ensure that the food has a constant supply of food so that it can become better food, and then we'll sacrifice all the food to become, you know, better overall. Yeah. That's how legends do it, okay, guys? That's how legends do it. I'm loving these turtles. Shame I only have one, but, you know, later on when we do the sponsored shard openings, let's see if we can get anything good, yeah? Ha! Dude went to sleep. Get owned. Alright. Here we go, Nunchuck Man. Ooh, that was a nasty hit. Ooh, another nasty hit. Oh, darn. My team be dead. Well, it's okay. One shot, one kill, right? Cowabunga. Now, let's decrease defenses. Okay, this level 90 dragon's a little more hardcore than anticipated. But Michael still survived, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna move on, aren't we? Okay, we just beat the dragon. Let's go to Felwyn's Gate. Mikey! Alright. This is the danger of using the efficient method of training food, but God, like I said, it's efficient. Hey, Carnival, what up? Always good to see my lovely supporters here. What's up, what's up, what's up? Let's have some fun. Thank you all for joining me for my sponsored Raid Shadow Legends stream. It's always nice to see you guys. Okay, Felwyn's Gate looks good. Good old Mikey is actually quite capable of ripping and tearing these dudes. Alright. Shields up, weapons online. Oh yeah. Well, normally when I'm busy, I just use the auto battle feature, but obviously since this is a stream, it's much easier to do this. Also, the more advanced area, I found that the XP was not too much different, so I figured this was just much more efficient. Oh yeah, Felwyn's Gate's looking decent, relatively speaking. And slammed. Alright. That was nice. Oh, I got 3 of these mystery shards. They'll be useful for summoning more food. In fact, let's go summon some food. We'll finish off these quests a little later. Again. Yes. Essentially, yes. I'm trying to balance it all out, you know? Now, we're going to turn some of these guys into better food. We've got plenty of XP potions up the top there. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to sacrifice all these low-level champs that we don't need. Okay, and we're going to combine. So this guy turns into a 3-star so he can be used as food for the other 3 stars. And then, now later on we'll fight in the classic arena a little bit. But for now, the main and most important thing is summon more champs. All for the sake of food. Again. Yeah, thank you for all these green champs. Let's go level them up a little bit more. Gonna speed scroll down to the bottom. Sacrifice all the lovely little 1-stars. Sorry, soldiers. You've done your part. Now let me do mine. Okay, once the level hits max, upgrade them to 3-star and we do it all again. This is the plan. The plan of the man. Alright, this is how we make superior food. So I can straight up, like once my 3-star hits and it's ready, we make the 3-star and 4-star, we make the 4 stars and 5 stars. And eventually, Michelangelo is going to become a 6-star. We're getting there. It's going to take a little bit, but we will get there. All right, plenty more food to go around. So we're going to turn these little ones into extra food. Lovely jubbly. And of course, don't forget there's always lots of tournaments going around, so it's a good idea to take a look at stuff. Now, I think we should go in and wipe out some of these here folks. All right. I think it's time you see how I do the arena battles. Oh, they're starting off with Michelangelo. Oof. That was rough right there, but that's okay. What I do is I increase my entire team's speed first. I hit them all with AoEs. Now they're set up with bombs. Steal all their buffs so they can't complain. Now Alice just hit me, but this is why I love Wukong. He's going to come back in a second, so don't you worry. In the meantime... Oh, man. Oh, I might actually lose this one. But that's okay. This guy's Donatello is really solid, I gotta say that much. Let's steal his turn meter. And I think I'm gonna lock your skills, Don. Oh man, this guy's turtles are just crazy right now. Whew. Maybe I should have known better than to challenge the turtles in the arena. Alright, well that does happen around my level. That's okay. One day I'll beat these dudes. This guy really did well in the tournaments just to get it. Whew. His turtles are the strongest, but the rest of his team wasn't all that strong. But that, ladies and gents, is the power. So sometimes you gotta pick your battles carefully. Oops, the battle will still start on auto. But I like to try my luck in the arena anyway. In the arena, speed is everything, so just remember that. As long as you've got the speed, you will exceed. If you don't have the speed, then you better learn some greed. Alright, let's steal this guy's turn meter, thank you. Please burn, and thank you, and I think I'll lock your skills. No rezzing anybody. Alright. And goodbye. So that's how I do that. Occasionally you get people that have a sort of a dummy setup. But, you know, they're just there for you to pick up a free win if you really, really want to. Let's see. Who else should I poke at? I wonder. Let's poke at this team and see what we can do. If we fail, we'll go back to the regular campaign and just bum around there instead. At least until I can refresh my opponents. Sometimes you'll end up with all the stronger folks. Nothing much you could do about that. You know, you just gotta kind of accept it. And try again a little later. Your turn meter is mine, thank you. And no abilities for you, thanks. Okay, don't do that. You're not allowed to have abilities, Alice, because you're dangerous. Too dangerous. You are 3 dangerous, 5 me. That dude had a strong Alice, but no match for the magnificent moi. Alright, again. This dude's Alice is probably stacked to the 9s, but that's okay. First, start by increasing our team speed and accuracy, which means we're more likely to place a debuff on everyone. Alright, I'll block them from buffing themselves. Oh, ow. Yeah, look at these nasty fellas, huh? Wow, they're hitting hard. How nasty of them. But you see, my team's back. So, yeah. That's usually my strat. I like to survive. Okay, here we go again. Oh yeah, when he's 6-star, I bet he's super badass. Steal her turn meter. Okay, good. Now let's lock your skills, because yeah, you don't deserve to use skills, guys. No skills for you. There we go. And that team is wiped out as well. As they deserve. In fact, I think it's time to buff some of my abilities in the Great Hall, huh? Let's see. Yeah, let's upgrade accuracy. Always got to be a little more accurate, don't you think? And that's all of our dailies completed. Oh, we're getting a free legendary shard. You complete all your weeklies and monthlies and you'll get plenty of free shards, alright? That's how this works. Okay. There's a live arena where you do face off against like real folks, but I was just doing the normal arena, the classic arena, which is they're not live, but you can face off against their team. I'm also going to quickly spend my key a little early, see if I can hit the Demon Lord. Demon Lord is the clan stuff, so if you guys are in the clan, which by the way, we have our own clan. Okay, if you guys haven't seen our clan, it's RBTN, Robot Nation. We've got 5 new spots. All right, I've been taking out all the inactives, and I've been actively trying to recruit. So if you guys want to join in, you can get in. How long have I been playing this game? Not long, on and off, to be honest, because I'm a full-time content creator, so I have a lot of stuff to do. So I don't actually play this as actively as I should, but we do have plenty of active players who actually found me through other games, found out I play this, found out I regularly get sponsored, and they do join us. So it's a lot of fun, yeah. But honestly, I don't play as actively as I should. I would love to play more actively, but like I said, again, I'm a full-time content creator. I've got a full-on music career and everything, so it's not easy to keep up with everything. But I do like to try and stay as active as possible. Let's put it that way. Now, where's the new dude I just got? The hurler. I just want to see whether or not he's worth anything. Is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, good. He looks like food. All right, ladies and gents. Now back to what I was doing. Okay, I was about here. Now let's get Michael in here. Let's see if just at level 50 he can handle being a leveler. Mostly because I also want to show him off. But of course, if he can't handle it, I'll bring out some of my more hardcore characters to sort of speed everybody through. This guy... Wait, this guy is useless. Why is he not marked as food? I'll mark him as food another time. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Now, where's my 2-star that's also going to be leveled up? There we go. Okay, let's see how Michael handles it. I can't wait till he's level 60. He's going to be strong AF. Yes, yes, kill off my dudes. Doesn't matter. You will not be a match for the true king, which is Michael. Okay, here we go. All right, this boss was handled, manhandled. All right, on to the next. I just want to see how far he'll go. Let's prod him a little too far, if we can, you know? So, you know. Okay, that guy's almost ready to be cooked into a better meal. A better meal for Michael. All right. Okay, it's a real fight now. No! These poor weak creatures. Hey, dude made it all the way to the end somehow. Nice. All right, nice. Now, that guy's level 19, so in the interest of time, I'm just going to feed him an XP Brew so I can just rank him up. There you are, good boy. Let's go get you some XP, shall we? One brew will do. Actually, do we even need a brew? Perfection. And now I can use some other guy. Let's use some other guy, shall we? Whoops, almost went all the way to the end. My apologies. Alright, let's go here. Mikhail. This one's almost ready. Let's get the ultimate goon ready as well. Apparently that guy can attack all enemies. How lovely. Well, this seems like an easy fight, surprisingly. Michael, of course, has an advantage against all these lovely enemy types. So I guess that does help. Whoa, this guy can increase defense. That's pretty nice, actually. And Michael, being Michael, can decrease defense, which is also lovely. Nice. I'm assuming that's something strong. Good job. Proud of you, I am. Yes, spread the debuffs. There we go, Shell Cyclone, love it. More green shards that we can use. Now this grappler, he's ready to go. So we're gonna use the XP Brews, you know, just push him a little bit. Okay, where are you? There you are, pal. Okay, we're gonna use a nice little XP Brew on him. There we are, he's ready to upgrade. So now what do we do? Remember all those little bits of food we made earlier? Yeah, we now upgrade him to 4-star. Alright, he's ready to go. He is ready to go. And now we have that 4-star. Let's try this final fight. Put in the Vagabond. And we need to start readying the rest of the 3 stars as well. This looks good. Let's go. Okay, start with the Shell Cyclone. So that's why he's called a hurler. Well, that does make sense. Goodbye, hurler. You tried. I do love it when he gets the awesome attack buff. Darn. I did not manage, unfortunately. There we go. Huh. Michelangelo is just really handling this. Dude does not care. Man, he's gonna be even crazier at level 60. He's gonna become like the leveling champion. He's just gonna wipe out everything all by himself. He's only level 15, he's doing that. What a champ. What a champ, ladies and gents. What a champ. Alright, and the hurler. Let's go. La 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 la. Okay, these guys are all stronger against Michael, so this might not go so well, but we'll try. I do be liking to try my luck. Oh man, they stunned my boy. How could they stun my boy like that? Now, because all these guys are food, they don't have any equipment or gear, so just like literally dealing the most basic levels of damage, which, as you can see, ain't that great. But still, that's okay. Like I said, we're just testing the limits of good old Michael. Oh, well. I don't have much to fear because, like I said, Michael's so strong. Thankfully. Oops. And the best part is, if you inflict them with the leech debuff, Michael can kind of heal himself. But this fight's definitely taken longer than intended. Whack. All right. So you can still clear it, just a bit slow. So if we look at, you know, how much time that'd take, probably not the wisest decision. All right, let's try this area then. If he can clear this, then I'll probably stay here to farm, because this is probably going to be the most reasonable area for me. Now, where is that hurler? Where are you? There you are, lads. Let me take a quick drink before we carry on. I gotta tell you guys, time flies whenever I do these streams. Before I know it, you know, it's already time for the next segment of the show or whatever. And I always feel like I've only been playing for a short while, so it's kind of nuts. But I guess that's how it is sometimes. Okay, I'll start with that. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, this is where I'll stay. It is a relatively high level and Michael can handle it all on his own, so what is there to even worry about? You can't hurt my shields. Let's take a little shortcut, by the way. If you kill the main guy, the minions get their existence ended as well, just so you know. So if you're really strapped for time, just kill the main dude and you're pretty much good to go. A little trick I learned myself. That's right, Mikey. You just dodge their attacks like a pro. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because he deserves it. You know, he deserves to have such an awesome shield. Look at them attacking me. How weak. One shot, one kill. Okay, that 3 star is ready to blow, so let's rank him up. It's time to grade up. But first, we should probably just yeah, there we go. Time to select one of the food items. That'll do. Alright, now he's a 4 star too. He was a 4 star boy. I said, see you later, boy. Where exactly are all these champs? How's his? He's not that bad. Guess I'll leave him around for now. I'm trying to decide who's food and who's not. But first, I've got plenty of these green champs. I think we gotta level them up. There we go. Now some more. And then maybe another. What do we have here? Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship, buddy. They are honestly a great company to work with, so I work with them regularly. And every so often, they sponsor my stream so I can bring the word of Raid to more people. I'm gonna have to decide on more food soon. But for now, this works. Okay, I've got the most of the lovely lightning agility champions. I've got the most of the agility brews anyway. Let's use that. 1, 2, and we'll use one of the void brews to supplement. And off that goes. And we will keep transforming them into useful, more useful sources of food. Grand. Another weekly quest done. Let's get back into it. The Hollowed Halls. Yeah, we're ready. Let's get another food item ready to go. Who do we pick this time? Who's gonna make some delicious food? I know there's the goon down there. Oh, excuse me. I think this time we'll pick this dude. Excuse the unfortunately involuntary yawn. I know this is gonna sound stupid, but I was actually so excited about this, I didn't really sleep. Okay, let's do this. I see, fair enough. Well, you don't have to worry about that because now I'm playing it. And if you ever want to play, there's the link in chat right now. All right, you get a bunch of free stuff if you join. Now is the time, ladies and gents. Now is the time. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Get raid right now. Okay. Let me just eliminate these dudes. All the poor food. There we go. And now, decrease defense. You can't get through my shield. Okay, that hurler is almost ready to go. We shall advance them all. Yes, yes, heat me. There we go. Allow me to weaken your defenses, yes? Free-to-play friendly, that's a very good question, actually. In fact, it's one of the questions I get asked the most, and it's one of the questions I always answer. The answer is both yes and no. You might say, wait, Robot, that makes no sense. How can the answer to my question be both yes and no at the same time? Is it free-to-play friendly? A game is either free-to-play friendly or it's not, right? Yes and no. I'll tell you why. Okay, I'll tell you why. It's because this game requires dedication. There's a lot of events, tournaments, things like that you can achieve great results in if you're free to play. Furthermore, you can get gems daily just by completing your daily quests and things like that. So there's a lot of energy and stuff that you can get to make your journey a lot easier. But it requires dedication. You still have to play the game. You still have to actively participate in the game. Like, for example, right now, where I might just be going in to play a little bit of wackadoo. Okay, you still gotta play this game. That's facts. So if you want to do well in this game, then it's all about playing it and enjoying the gameplay. Let's do some tag arena battles for a little bit before we hop on over to the next section. Now these battles I like to do on auto. I put together some nice speedy teams that can work their way through all this. And most of the time, they don't stand a chance. And oof, there we go. They just got ripped. It was like a Beyblade, you know? Let it rip. Sometimes I rip so hard the music cuts off and I just end up wiping out my opponents. But yeah, this game is definitely free-to-play friendly, but dedication is required. You still have to play it daily, do your dailies. My honest advice, Toothiest Wolf, get it through my link so you can get all the free stuff. Try the game until you hit level 25. That's usually in about 3 to 4 days at most. Try it and try to hit level 25. If after you hit level 25 you feel that it's not for you, you can uninstall it. There's no harm, no foul. Alright, my codes and everything are all here, free for you to use. So all you got to do is download the game, and I'll teach you guys about some secret codes in a little while. Okay? Is that because your account was already established before you joined us? If it is, then yeah. Excuse me, unfortunately, if your account was already established, you can't use any of the codes. The codes are only for new players. So you gotta use them within 72 hours of joining the game. But most people just use them day one, so you can start your journey in style. Okay, this enemy's got one really strong team, and then the other teams are not that great. But that's okay. I've got the power. Yes, lock their skills, Loki. I love my Loki. He's so good. Yeah, fair enough. And that's why you cannot use the code, sadly. Hey, Joe. Happy Friday indeed, my man. Getting to do a sponsored raid stream on a Friday. One of my favorite things. Oh, I beat their team. LOL. That means the rest of their teams are going to be a cakewalk. Sorry, not sorry. But I win. Fatality. Yeah, attack my Michael. Attack my Angelo of the Michaels if you dare. Sorry, since I've got a really good selection of opponents, I'm gonna work my way through them. You know, I often like to do this whenever I get the chance. I love to engage in a little bit of PvP. Slain. Okay, anything else I can... Oh, yeah, let's beat this team too. Then we'll hit up the classic arena. Then I'm going to talk to you guys about the super secret promo. No problem, Joe. Go ahead. I understand. A lot of people have been busy lately. That's okay. So am I. So many games came out. Wasn't expecting, you know, tons of stuff. But, you know, I'm just so grateful for the opportunities I get. Again, big thank you to Plarium. All right. And Paramount. Paramount for creating this collaboration, for, you know, making it happen, and Plarium for sponsoring my streams. Okay, at least one of them's down. And he got revived. Whew. Wiping these dudes out ain't gonna be an easy task. They can't hurt me well. But I'm not doing so hot hurting them either. Yes, decrease their turn meter. They don't deserve to get a turn. Only my warriors can have turns. The enemy? No turn for them. That's right. No turn for you. Oh, and that's how we win. The rest is gonna be easy breezy. right. Now let's take a look at the classic arena. Anybody that I can bully? Why, yes. How dare this guy, okay, inflict fear on me? That's not right. You're not supposed to make me fear. I'm supposed to make you fear. There we go. I made him fear. I mean, sure, that was clearly an easy battle that I was designed to win, but still. Alright. Big bang. Poison them all. Ensure they can't buff themselves. And, ooh, I was gonna steal his turn meter, but didn't quite get to do that. Okay, now he's stuck with only the basics. And boom. Blasted. Satisfied I am. Let's try this team. No buffs for you guys. Now, whose turn meter should I steal? Yours, of course. Your turn is mine. Let the bombs clear everything. There we are. Okay, one last batch to try. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, nasty. That was a straight up... Oh, that was brutally nasty in its own way. Ow. They've got a Wukong, I've got a Wukong. This is gonna be one of those fights, unfortunately. Which I like totally get, but at the same time, damn. Oh, got him. Phew. That one was a little bit iffy, but we still did it. Okay, ladies and gents, the time has come for me to talk about a little something. Did you know that right now, okay, and I'm going to put up the link first, but if you get raid through my link, there's also some extra stuff that you can get right now. All right, I'm going to give you the 4 special codes. Monkey King is the first code. That'll get you Wukong. You want Alice? You type in get Alice. All right, these are the 4 special promo codes. I'm going to show them to you right now. This is only for people who are downloading the game right now through my link. You're totally new. You got to use these codes within 48 hours. All right, there's 2 more. There's 2 more that are only available for a limited amount of time. Aw, thank you, Lewis. I'll owe you some music another day. All right, Tree Hugger is a special code. Okay, only available to 22nd October. And Desert Queen. Okay, 30th October. Now, only those who are watching now get their hands on these. But you can use any of these codes, all right? You can use any of these codes up to the 30th. Well, Tree Hugger is up to the 22nd, but if you're new, you download the game through my link, you can use that to get an extra legendary to kick off your entire game. So don't hesitate. Oops, excuse me. Because I'm going to tell you it's going to be well worth your time. Now, later on, okay, we're going to do some purchases. These are sponsored purchases. We're going to open up some shards, things like that. But before we can do all that, I need to talk about Wukong and his abilities. Why is he so good? Why do I love him so much? All right? I'm going to tell you all about that. So, I know, I'll have to owe you next time as well, Austin, because it took a while to actually get through the tutorial, but let's not talk about another stream right now. Gotta focus on this one, right? Also, Sylvan Watchers, do they have a better one with attack? I do? Yeah. I'm gonna sell some of these. Not that they're not good, it's just that they're 4-star. And low-level equipment's not really my jam. Sorry, give me a second, let me get rid of these. Make use of the extra gold. I'm just gonna upgrade this to level 16. Ah, maximize. Now I feel better. Did she get a relic? She deserves a relic. Equip. Upgrade. Great. Now she has more attack than before. Like a champ. But anyway, allow me for a moment. I got sidetracked, but I wanted to talk about Wukong. Alright? This dude is still the champ. He is the champ of champs. But I'm going to give him a different ring. Don't get me wrong, I loved his other ring, but that's only a 4-star. So we're going to spend a little bit right now. Alright, we're going to give him some nice upgrades. Why? Because Wukong deserves the upgrades. Sorry. I do like to give this fella some nice upgrades from time to time. But I ain't skimping on the attack upgrade. Oof. Plus 3%, that works. Oh, defense. Oh well, I'll take it. Anyway, when it comes to Wukong, this dude is fantastic. Absolutely love the fella. Alright, I love what he does. I love how epic he is. But what's best... Oh, wait. Sorry, sidetracked again. I'm gonna have to upgrade some of the other relics at a later time, but for now, I'll just keep him at this level. Okay, sorry about that. I always get sidetracked before showcasing stuff. Ooh, free energy. Sorry, I know. Sidetrack. Ooh, free energy. Okay, I promise, no more sidetracking. Let's talk about this. And also, sorry, one more sidetrack. I need to upgrade his equipment. This is all the old equipment that I haven't used in a long time. Hey, Sean. Yes, get the game through my link. All right. It'll be worth your time. This poor fellow will get an upgrade at a later time. I really need to upgrade his gear. It's all old stuff that I had from a longer time ago. But anyway, what I've really loved about this dude, okay, is his skills. Wukong is one of the most fantastic legendary champions. He was my first legendary champion. And what he does, his basic attack has a 25% chance of stunning the enemy, all right, which makes them skip a turn. And the chance is up to 50% if they have any buffs. I love this, okay? Second skill. This will ignore 50% of the target's defense, all right? And here's the kicker. He will simply, any surplus damage will be spread to all other enemies. All right, and if you don't kill them, they turn into a sheep, but you want to try avoiding turning them into a sheep because it's not really worth it. Last but not least is Now You See Us. This ability is his crown jewel. You will steal buffs from all enemies, giving them to yourself, and he blocks the enemies from getting buffs for 2 turns. Now, his passive is also one of the most amazing things. This dude will revive in 3 turns. Doesn't matter if it's your turn, the enemy's turns. He revives in 3 turns with 100% hit points and 100% of his turn meter. Wukong is a champ. That's why I use the code Monkey King at the start. Now, Alice is better for PvP, but I will never stop loving Wukong. He is fantastic. Solid 10 out of 10 at all times. All right. Do not hesitate to get him because he's one of the ones that you will really like. Okay. So once again, you just got to use one of my 4 promo codes. I put it up in chat earlier, and you can get one of the 4 extra legendaries. Now, before we move on, okay, we're gonna do some more. We're gonna do some more work on the champs. I really want to try and level them as fast as I can, so let's get it done. All right, I've showcased a lot of my turtle, but I really want to speed this process up. So I hope you don't mind. We're gonna go a little bit faster. How exactly are we gonna go a little bit faster? With Wukong, of course. Stage 1, wiped. I know he ain't no Michelangelo, but you could say he's pretty stunning. Okay. And now... while they do all that, I finish them. And then, what do we say to the god of death? Ooh, wait. Sorry, get back here. I wasn't finished with you yet, you nerd. Yep, okay, that works. Sorry, I wanted to increase my attack power. Wukong doesn't always have to be the leader. You can actually sometimes use the food as the leaders solely for certain buffs. Like in this particular case, I'm doing it for the extra attack power so I can make the leveling even faster. What can I say? I got a lot of bonuses, man. Wipe out. Now this is what I call speed leveling. Whack. Whack. All right, let's try and go a little faster. We're almost there. Okay, here we go. How dare they stun me for a turn? Rude. I'm the one that does the stunning. And let's finish that right there. Brilliant. Now I can't wait for this guy to hit level 40 so I can make another 5-star. Michelangelo is getting powered up. He's getting ready. All right. It's coming. Again. Thanks to the passive attack increase, we're about to have a great time. Okay, next. And there we go. Lovely. Okay, my level 28 is almost there. You know what? Sorry, I'm gonna leave it on auto for a bit. I need to apply some Carmex to my lips. Getting a bit too dry. But auto battling is a great feature. If your champ is strong enough, trust the battle tune. Thanks for waiting. The hurler is ready. It's time. Time to build another 4-star. Good. Now we carry on. You did well, hurler boy. Now, who's next on the list? Have I not selected more food? Sure I have. Ah, there you are. This fella. I knew there was more food hiding around the blues. Oops, sorry. They dare. I can't wait till my vagabond's ready. He's almost there. Yes, you do. You won't be able to get anything until you get your tutorials. Once you get to level 15, you'll get your first epic hero. Well, sorry, you'll get your second epic hero because you'll be able to claim your mail and everything. It doesn't take long to get to level 15. Then you try and go up to level 25. That is your first challenge to see whether you like the game. And then later on, once you unlock all the stuff, all right, pay attention to this. Ooh, sorry. I need to go and get my loot. But you will go to this area here. You see this thing called promo code? Can you see that? It's hidden by my QR code, but there you go. See this promo code thing here? Put in that, and then here's where you type in like Monkey King or whatever. Now, obviously, I can't use that because I'm not a new account, but that's what you're supposed to do. All right? So eventually, you will unlock this until you get the promo code button unlocked to keep progressing through the game. Just do what they tell you to do. You won't have trouble, I promise you with that. Okay, we're almost there. Let's go. Let me take a drink of water. Everything you get will be in your mailbox, so don't worry. And I can guarantee you, you will get your free rewards. Raid is never stingy with its players, to be fair. That's okay. Go ahead. There is nothing wrong with that. You go ahead and do what you need to do. Now, this one's almost ready. There he is. I'm just gonna give him an XP Brew. Alright, he's ready to blow. Now we've got plenty of 4-star food, but we're gonna need a little more. That being said, I think it's time that we took a look at our selection of champions so we can see which ones should become the food. Oh, wrong place. Sorry. Excuse the involuntary yawning. I don't mean to, but unfortunately, like I said, I was so excited to play this that I ended up like that kid who didn't sleep before the school trip. So that was my mistake, but I always get really excited to do these sponsored streams. So do forgive me, but I'm sure you all will. Okay, that guy's food for sure. Wait, no. Okay, this Magister fella. Doesn't seem like anything special. Oh, I've got other heal reducers, so I don't need him. Okay, he's food. Let me pick out some other sources of food. A wretch. What can he do? I'll keep him. I thought to use him as food, but he's got heal reduction. I do kind of like that. Ah, this one's also food. That one I don't even need to check to decide. Okay, having a look at the others. That one's not food, but the War Maiden that I already have needs to be upgraded. Upgrade skills. Let's use hers. Alright. I like to sacrifice duplicate copies. That is the way to upgrade skills. Well, where possible anyway. Scroll, scroll, scroll your boat. Gently downstream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. Okay, these dudes, skinks. I think I'm gonna turn one of them into food because there's no point in having 3 skinks for no reason. Okay, back to the oldie tavern. Let's see if there's more that I can sacri. This other lizard gator, I don't think there's a point in having more, so we'll sacri you as well. Now, who else can we sacrifice as food? Food for thought. I've got 2 more of these demons, and I don't think I need them. I'm gonna just double check for a second, but I just want to be sure. Okay, this is maxed out already. Let me go see. There's a little something called Faction Guardians. I do not need them anymore, which means that both of those can become food. So we scroll, scroll, scroll our boats. Oops. Darn it. Sorry, that always takes me a bit of time. And you're gonna be food. Scroll, scroll, scroll my boat. This one's also not useful, so you are going to become food. And now we've got tons of food ready. All right, we carry on. Now, everybody's almost prepared. I love it. Let's go level up some more of the food. Now, who shall be sacrificed first? You'll do. Oh, actually, you know what? You. Faction Crips, huh? Never mind. I'll let Wukong be the lead now. Sorry, I just realized my scrolling went the wrong direction. At times, I think that I must be quite the legend. Oh, the self-judgment, ladies and gents, the self-judgment. You did. Good, Sean. Well done. Congrats on getting your Monkey King. He's a fantastic character and I absolutely love him. Wow, this character is useless. Well, it's not like they have any gear anyway, so I do feel sorry for him, but there we go. All right. Now, I don't know why YouTube censored your message there, Sean, but don't worry. I got you back up. Apparently, YouTube thought I got my monkey was clearly inappropriate for chat. Not sure why, but YouTube can be funky fresh like that. Okay, next. Let's get ready to sacrifice the food. Yabba dabba doo. How dare that take so long? Okay, Vagabond's already level 38. The power is coming. Increase turn meter. Let's go. I'm doing good, actually, Gerald. Just that, like, my only problem today is that I was so excited to do this stream that I did not sleep. So, I am involuntarily yawning, which is unfortunate because I wasn't expecting that, but oh well. Sometimes life goes like that. Still, it won't stop me from being the absolute craziest for you guys. So allow me to, the best of my abilities at least, try and entertain you guys. But we're getting very, very close to the so-called sponsored purchase segment. All right. Plarium always supports and gives some sponsored purchases, so I always like to do that segment. And I like to do it together with the segment where I basically open up some shards, so I'm actually excited for that. I wouldn't know, Sean. So how you steal away? You've been drinking energy drinks? No. I don't drink energy drinks. I don't even take coffee. I just raw dog it, man. If I ever have any trouble, I just go at it raw, man. I like to experience my reality unaltered and raw. That's the meme, by the way, but yeah. I actually don't drink coffee, surprisingly. It's very rare if I ever do, but I don't drink coffee, and I don't take any energy drinks. If you're wondering why I don't take any energy drinks, just to let you know, it's because there was a time in my life when I was working as an accountant. It was honestly a rough period of time, but what happened was that I was guzzling energy drinks so much that I actually ended up just gaining so much weight. It was a horrendous experience for me. So after that, never again, man. Never again. All right. Let's go. Plenty of food. Let's upgrade this guy to a 5-star. Hell yeah. All right. He just needs one more, people. One more. And Michelangelo is ready. He's got an extra reward right there. Monthly quest done. Keeping a very, very, very close eye on the clock. Okay, ladies and gents. 1 second, but the time has come. No, I wasn't able to, unfortunately. I didn't know that I was supposed to clear every single one of the, what you calls it? I didn't know I was supposed to clear every single one of those activities, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's take a look at the packs today and see what we should grab. Oh, this set looks really, really badass. This is one hell of an energy set. I love energy sets. They give you so much. I'm starting to feel like maybe I should go get some chickens. Maybe I should. The temptation is very real. But I'm seeing what I should grab for my special pack. Okay. I love the monthly pack. I almost always grab that. And since this is such a lovely sponsored purchase, I don't want to miss out, you know? So much good stuff everywhere. Daily energy, daily gem pack is still in progress, so could get a legendary shard right now. Okay, I have decided, ladies and gents, a decision I have made. Now, these are sponsored purchases, ladies and gents, so once again, a big thank you to Plarium for making this happen. Okay, thank you so much for this, because it's about to happen right now. Okie dokie. Let's go. And yes, please send me a receipt. Okay. Send receipt. Great. Now, I know roughly how much I can purchase, so I'm always careful with this. Now, let's go get the Sacred Daily Pack as well, just because I want this. Let's go. Okay. There's that. Now, forgive me because I'm just gonna do some quick math. I don't want to be out of my element here. I gotta be very, very careful. Monthly pack would be nice, or I can go and get the rank 5 chickens. You know what, guys? I normally love the monthly pack. I really do. But I'm actually gonna go get all the rank 5 chickens. Haha. My final purchase shall be the rank 5 chickens. Let's go. All right. That's lovely. Now I've got a teeny tiny amount left of the sponsored amount. So, is there anything that I can grab right now that is a relatively small amount where I can just kind of chili Manjaro? I'll take this one. Well, I'm glad to be runner. Hopefully I can continue to do the good work. Let's go get some more chickens. Why? Because I'm a crazy man like that. All right. Thank you to Plarium for sponsoring all these amazing purchases. All right. Really great of them to have done so. And now, ladies and gents. Sorry, it's all going to be in my mailbox, isn't it? Let's get all this out here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that, mate. Mate. Okay, all the goody gumdrops are in here. Oh, 1 day left on that. Can't miss out. Can't be missing out. Okay, good. The rest is all good. All right, ladies and gents, it's time. The time has come and so have I. There we go. Now to ascend, Mikey. Oh man. We're gonna need a little more. I don't have enough of the superior potions. Oh dear. Oh darn. Well then, Michelangelo, here's what we gotta do. I could force the spirit keep open, but I'll wait another day and I'll ascend him. All right, so for now, we'll just take advantage of what he's got, and let's level him up while leveling up others too. All right, let's do that. Let's do it that way. Now, did you know that there's a great way that you can speed things up? Y'all want to see some speed? Well, let's show some speed, shall we? Okay, first and foremost, I'm going to take a 4-star, and we're going to get this guy ready to advance to become another 5-star. And in the meantime, in the time that is mean, let's get one of these 3 stars. All right, are we ready? Let's go. Let's do a little bit of God's work first. Hey man, I gotta always purchase the chickens, you know? That's the way of true champions. Only a true champion would purchase the chickens. Like a real man. Alright? You gotta purchase chickens like a real man. I mean, gems are great, don't get me wrong. I love my gems. But, like I said, like a real man, okay? If you ain't purchasing chickens like a real man, are you even cool? There we are. All right. Now we're going to open up the legendary shards very soon. But first, I got to have some fun with this. Alright, here we are. And then slain. Beautiful. Cowabunga. Right. Rip and tear. Hey, I reached level 61. Happiness eternal. You... Wait, what, Rena? I failed to... The joke really went over my head. But congratulations on your degree. Alright. There we go, crushed. Mikey's slowly getting to the stage where he can definitely handle this solo. I'm gonna keep an eye on the timer. Just making sure that everything's all good. I don't want to miss the time window for opening up the shards. Almost forgot that was a buff on myself. I was thinking, why can I not trigger that? That's so unfair. Well, that would be a lovely hypothetical question, but as this is a sponsored stream, Mr. Baron, why don't we keep the conversation focused on Raid and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, shall we? After all, you know, they are kind of, you know, focusing me on this game, so shall we keep the conversation to that, good sir? I'm gonna remove those messages. Now, if it was any other day, sure, you could talk to me about that. But sponsored stream, my friend. Tut tut, Baron. One of my dear friends, and yet you don't know the rules for sponsorship? Gonna have to poke you. Alright, here we go. Come on. Come on. Get rid of your buff. There we go. Now let's finish this. In glory. Whack. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why, but I always love the music when I win. The winning theme. Okay. Cowabunga boys ready? Let's boost our speed. I wish I knew my lore that in depth, but quite frankly, because I watched when I was a kid, all I cared about was that they beat every single bad guy every single episode. I will still never forget like the series from the 90s, although my favorite one will always be the 2003 series. But lore-wise, I never really paid that much attention to the actual lore. I just love seeing the turtles kick ass. And I absolutely love seeing Casey Jones do that as well, which was absolutely awesome. Splinter's master. Splinter had a master? I thought he was a pet rat, wasn't he? He was a pet rat, so... But I mean, I guess it could have been Splinter's master. Listen, Baron. Sponsored stream means we focus only on the sponsored content. Aye? Okay, John's giving us a lore drop. I like that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1. In 1984, Donatello kills him? Leonardo injures him but refuses the final blow. Shredder pulls out a grenade and Leo uses the staff to knock the nade back at Shredder. Don't you mean Don? He uses the staff, causing the explosion to kill him. Because Leonardo refused to deal the final blow, right? Did you typo that, John? I think you mean the Don is the one that knocks the grenade. Right, right. Okay, so it's just a typo that you wrote Leo. Oh, good. But that was an awesome lore drop, man. Please do teach me more lore drops. I love them. They're good. Shredder got shredded. Hey, I could dig that. Now, y'all give me a second. Sorry, because I just... I just saw something. Sorry, 1 second. Oops. My apologies. Okay. Thank you for waiting. I'm so sorry about that. That just took a second for me to deal with. I had to just momentarily address something. Okay. Now, let me follow on. Which turtle has a bionic hand? Has to be Donatello, right? I mean, he's the machine guy, so it has to be Donatello. When did they have a bionic hand? I don't recall them having a bionic hand, but yeah, it has to be Donatello. All right, you guys, educate me up. I'm loving this. I am digging this education. I'm actually just gonna let the auto function do this. Yeah, no, I'm actually so interested in what chat's saying that, you know. So Leo is the one that gets a bionic hand in the Image Comics run. Okay. He has his hand bitten off by King Komodo, and Dawn makes him a new hand. That's so cool. And again, this is a great way to showcase the auto feature. I love the auto feature. Saves me a lot of time, you know, when I'm busy or on days when I just have other stuff to do. It's so nice. Now, what's this about? Now, Lewis said something about Raphael becoming the Ronin. Okay, what is this about the Ronin? I'm very interested now. Teach me about this Ronin. Because the only Ronin I'm familiar with is in another franchise. Alright, and obviously I don't want to mention that franchise here, so even though it's under Disney as well, but you know, I'm curious now. Who is this Ronin? Man, maybe if I can. Maybe somebody's compiled which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics I should read, and I'll go grab them online. So Eric McCarthy in chat says at one point Donatello becomes a robot with his mind swapped into it. Would not surprise me. Would not surprise me. Oh, I see. After his brothers are killed, they die? Wow, that's just sad. How dare they ever kill off any of these turtles? Okay, that is wrong on 300 bajillion levels. I refuse now to accept this as the truth. I reject this truth. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, if he was the last one standing, then... Just give me a second. I'm only doing this so I can open up some more of my greens. Now, we're gonna do the official legendary opening soon. So, give me a second. Perfect. Sacrifice. And then you. Very interesting. Well, whatever movie they make, I just hope it's an awesome one. The last time they made a movie, it was not all that great. But I would love to see a very good movie about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, ladies and gents, the time has come. The time has arrived. Level 60 pack, huh? Yo, cannot afford that one. Okay, ladies and gents, the time has come. Let's do this. Why not? Okay. Now, for those of you that do not know how we do this, 5 legendary shards will be opened. 5 legendary shards will be opened. Let's see if we can get a legendary. Here we go. First one. Epic. Meroka. Again. Second one. Epic. Thanasil. Third one. Come on, legendary. Epic. Mordecai. Hudis. Galkut from the Ogren tribes. Lodric Falconheart. Okay, you know what? Time to rage. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm just gonna open... Fill every slot. Confirm. Yes. I'm gonna open up... I'm just gonna open up my void shards. Let's go. Oh, blues, are you kidding me? Alright, 10 more. Oh, blues again. Oh, my luck today. Oh, well. I was hoping for something better, but unfortunately, that was it. Still, we got a whole bunch of stuff. I do love being rewarded. Time to grab all these lovely milestones. Thank you guys for watching me open all that. That was a lovely experience. But now, is here Mordecai. I'm going to put him, I'm going to pop him into, sorry. Mordecai. What faction? Sacred Order. Faction Guardians. Sacred Order. And now Sacred Order gets another 10% hit points. Lovely. Any new Bannerlords? April's original job? I do not know. Okay, hit me. Hit me with that info, because that's crazy. I want to know. Just making sure I didn't get anything new. Okay. All right. Snap back to reality. Time to get some food sacrificed, eh? Yep, this guy is so becoming food. Do I have any of those withered oak tree dudes? I don't think I do. Okay. Let's first ascend this one guy, because I've got the materials. We're gonna also upgrade his skills. Oh. Not. There you are. We're gonna sacrifice the other knots to him. And upgrade his skills. Thanks to that, another quest is completed. Sweet! Let's get back to that leveling grind. Skilled computer programmer and assistant to villain Baxter Stockman. Okay, okay. Thanks for the lore. Thanks for the lore. That sounds pretty swanky. Casey's backstory. I always thought he was just a very violent vigilante. Was that not the case? If it isn't, feel free to tell us. Now, we've got more sharing to do in a second. Once again, thank you to Plarium for sponsoring all the openings, you know, all the lovely purchases and all that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me pull, although my pulls weren't very good this time, but, you know, you live with it. All right. I've got an opinion sharing session coming soon. But let's keep enjoying and poking around for a little bit. Okay, so he's not just a bloodthirsty vigilante. Okay, so who exactly is Casey? What is his backstory? Okay, sorry, the skink is ready to upgrade. Let's make sure they do. Okay, where's my skink? Let's get him upgraded in rank. Oh yeah, he's ready to go. He is ready to go. Good. Again. All right, let's get another. Let's get another bit of food leveled up. Ah, I see. Trying to defend his family. Well, at least it, you know, the whole PTSD aspect, that does kind of explain why Casey, you know, is well. In fact, I recall a small part of the lore being that he was more unstable than Wrath. So it actually turned into a way for Raphael to try to help Casey to face his own inner rage. Bleak, didn't he have a daughter with April? So why would his future be bleak? I mean, seems like an alright future to me. You know, I'm actually enjoying hearing about all this from you guys in chat. So please feel free to keep the information coming. You know, I'm just letting the battles go on auto, trusting Mikey and Haruin to handle this while I listen to you guys. Which is awesome in its own way. And ladies and gents, don't forget to download the game, yeah? Go get your Michelangelo. I don't need to hear the rare pieces of lore. I'll listen to the mundane stuff. As far as I'm concerned, it's all good. I like this kind of nerdy stuff. No lie. For me, the nerdy stuff is awesome stuff. Oh, well, that's a shame. But it would make sense that he would die with his brother in arms. That's how it is on the battlefield. You guys are making me want to read the comics, though. I will find a source and then go get some comics. Huh. Interesting, John. Rock steady. Which one was rock steady? Is it the rhino, or am I thinking wrong? Yeah, you can't really correct your typos on YouTube, but I understood what you meant. Rocksteady is the rhino, right? Okay, phew. At least remembered something correctly. That's it, Mikey. That's it. Keep ripping and tearing, bro. Soon I'll let him handle it himself. Yeah, Shadow. That I loosely knew. Would also make sense. Goes on to raise and train new turtles. You know, the turtles, like, aren't they supposed to be like a one-off accident? Where exactly are new turtles coming from? I'd actually like to know, where are these new turtles coming from? Do they just do experiments that randomly produce new turtles or something? Well, the comics would definitely be a lot darker. That, 100%. I have no doubt that that is the truth. Because it always is. The cartoons and whatnot, they're there for kids. So, it's never usually meant for, never meant to give you the full-on deal. So it would not surprise me if the cartoons were, sorry, if the actual was dark as sin, if you don't mind me saying. Well, the headbands would definitely have to be the same color. But yeah, I'm feeling that vibe now. Yeah, Shredder attempted to recreate the formula that... Okay, but why? They were his enemy. Why would we want to produce more turtles unless you just wanted to use the turtles? Like, you wanted to create turtles to beat turtles. Which would be interesting. I mean, wouldn't surprise me, but it would be interesting. But honest to God, thank you guys for sharing all this nerdy info. All right, we do appreciate it, and I'm certainly having a blast hearing all about it. Woo, that one got sacrificed. I see. Close to 3A. Ah, East Coast Australia. Thank you for joining the stream, though. I really appreciate it. If you need to join the clan, don't forget to join the Robot Nation clan. Once you unlock clans, okay, our tag is RBTN. Oh, no problem at all. All right. Would love to have you in the clan once you're ready. Let me just quickly showcase it in case anyone has gotten the game through my link. Don't forget, we have a clan available to you guys. All right, Robot Nation is available for all you guys to join. No problem. Please enjoy the game. I hope you have a great time. All right. Like I said, we're waiting for you guys. We're waiting for you. So RBTN is our tag. Robot Nation, we're level 7, and we're hoping that more of you guys will hop on in. So thank you if you decide to do that. Yeah? All right. Onward we ride. Ain't no time to be sitting around. Okay, I think we're about ready with the demon. The diabolist. Okay. She's ready to upgrade for sure. Grave Chill is also almost ready. Okay. Let me put away some of these dudes. Sacrifice this guy. Sacrifice the other one. Okay. That is a beautiful sacrifice. See you later, Sean. Okay. Well, let's get it done. I think I should be able to let Mikey handle it on his own soon, which is completely fine. I'll tell you, thanks to all of you guys nerding out, I'm so ready. I must read these comics at some point. I don't know when I'll have the free time to read them, but oh, I'm gonna read them. Oh, I will read them. Okay, now. Let's get more food going. I am feeling the power. How dare they survive that one shot? Rude! Remember, if the enemy survives your one shot, they are just being extremely disrespectful to you. Alright, and they shouldn't be allowed to do that. And I accidentally used that in the wrong round. Whoops. Goes to show how awesome I am. Oh my god, the twin claw is like one step away. Just the one. How dare he lock my skills? What a nerd. Alright. Let's go. More ascensions. There you are. Let's turn you into somebody even stronger. There's mi sacrifice. It's your turn. There we go. Sill's up now. Which of the turtles can actually pull his head in like a real turtle? Okay, that one I would have no clue, genuinely. That one is wild. That question is so wild. I have no words. All right. So sorry that we went past the time for this. I was actually supposed to do a bit of an opinion sharing, but I can do it now anyway. So if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to talk for a little bit. And what I want to say first and foremost is, now these are a few of the things that I prepared to say beforehand, because I always like to do this just to highlight some good stuff about Raid Shadow Legends. The number one thing that I always start off with by say that Raid Shadow Legends is different. A lot of people have a strange opinion about it, but that is because this game has been around for years. Quite frankly, it is very friendly to most players, and the sheer amount of events and free stuff that they actually give to you in the game, certainly it might not be quite as fast as other people, but the sheer amount of free stuff that they give to you in the game is staggering, which is what I actually really like about Raid. This is something that a lot of games don't do. A lot of games have, well, a pretty clear line in the sand whereby either you pay and you get benefits, or you don't pay and sure you can spend the time, but you're gonna have to either spend a lot of effort or spend a lot of time. Raid, I find, is very well balanced for a mobile game, and for people, well, although you can play it on your PC, ultimately it started as a mobile game. And for those that don't have a lot of time, or who like something where they can game on the go and see clear progression, Raid actually serves that purpose. You know, that is what that is one of the greatest things about this. Now, It also has some similarities to other games that I do play. And one of those clear similarities is that I like games in general that have a degree of fairness and an ability to achieve, even if you're not necessarily paying through the nose. All right. That's something that I like about Raid that is also very similar to some of the other games you guys have seen me play. While I won't discuss those games, you guys know what's up. All right. Now, one of the questions I often get asked is, what is my favorite game mode in Raid? Dungeons, PvP, CVC? I actually kind of like the clan versus clan and the way they've done it in this game. It feels really good when we win and when we manage to pull one over the others. So keep kicking ass, guys, and thank you to everybody who is in the clan and who does participate. All right. We've already done the summoning. We've encouraged people to join a clan. For the arena, you guys already know. I told you guys speed is crucial. So the only thing left to do is kick some more butt for a little while longer. But before I go, I'm just going to do a quick little something, actually. I have been wanting to try something different here for quite a while. This should work. Let's go. This is the fortress. You will be spending every day here. You'll spend some of your energy to ensure that you get plenty of coins. Why do you need plenty of coins? This is how you awaken your champions. Without this, no awakening. And no awakening means deep internal sadness. Okay, believe it. I like to leave the battle on auto because this is quite one of the longer fights. But let's see how my champions do. Come on, I'm trusting you, Mikey. You gotta carry these guys. It's all down to you. All eyes on me. Don't let this guy hurt you, boys. Mikey is hitting so hard right now. But I might have to replace Lemincy. She doesn't feel like she's hitting quite as hard. I mean, she's doing all right, but no. I need something a little different. You can indeed, and they're always giving free offers and stuff. That's the best part. There's always some event somewhere, sometime that'll give you stuff. And so many missions, progression things, like, and all that kind of stuff, they'll give you free champions. So you can pick up your legendaries. Oh hell yeah, that was fun. But somehow they were lacking. But who should replace it? Let's see how we do with this combination instead. Go, Mikey, go. Down me now, Wukong. You can do this. I love how tanky, excuse the yawn. Like I said, too excited, didn't sleep, but I love how tanky Mikey is, actually. Oh, damn. That was good. I'll finish off the rest of the runs later, but that felt amazing. Yes! And like I said, ladies and gents, this is one of the things I like about Raid Shadow Legends. There's always different game modes, different ways to apply your skills. Okay, now let's see. Start with this. Now we're gonna do this so we can get Barbarian bonus. Let's go. This is yet another game mode, but as you, the chance to get Donnie, I don't know if it's totally gone. So, I'm not 100% on that. But for now, yeah, it's a little bit impossible. Because I haven't seen another event pop by that has him, so... Unfortunately, yeah. It is gone? Well, there you go. Because this is my first time, it was my first time chasing it, so I didn't know I absolutely had to hit each one. So I was a bit disappointed, but, you know, them's the breaks sometimes. He is also in the shard pool for now, yes. Go, my team. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe all turtles have their own strength. So far, I've mainly seen just Donatello and Michelangelo, but they're both very, very powerful. Like, they absolutely shred. Given the correct build, they are horrendously overpowered. Which makes sense since this is a special one-time collaboration, so yep, they are pretty darn awesome. Wait. Okay, next, can we go here? Right. My preferred choice, well, the only one I have is Michelangelo, and I can certainly say that he would be my preferred choice because he is pretty darn sick in terms of his abilities thus far. But I can't really, you know, talk about the rest. Red keys for what specifically? What activities do the red keys do? Chimera? Because I believe you get 2 per week and that's it. I don't believe you get any extras. At least to the best of my knowledge, I believe it's just 2 per week and that's it. Nice. Because yeah, the Chimera is just 2 keys per week. I usually use them each week after developing some of my champions, ensuring that I am, 100% prepared and ready. Alright, let's take out this. The keys for the cursed city. Now, I believe you just get them each day, right? I don't know. I'm not that good at cursed city yet because I'm still building up my roster. So I haven't really thought about any of these so-called red keys. All I know is that I get them daily. I get 8 per day and I just use them each day. Well, when I can actually clear stuff. Sometimes, like, the enemies are a bit too strong, so my progression stops there. Yay! That was done. Let's go get some silver. Sometimes I do like to showcase the different game modes. Lots of fun. Again. Oh wait, lol! I put the War Mother in by mistake. I was gonna put in somebody else, but oh well. That works, I guess. I didn't think about it and just put her in. Ha! Well, at least it seems to be working so far. Here we go. Go, my minions. I believe. All right. Nice. Let's get some brews. Let's see. Ah, you. All right, we are ready. Let's go. Inspire them, yes. Excuse me. Okay, 1 revival done. 2nd revival done. Love having 2 revivers. Feels good. At the very end, that is one hella big leprechaun. Ginger tea is so good for you, but at the same time, oh, the taste. Because I take it purely as a herb, no sweetener, nothing. Taste is pretty rough, but good for your body. Yes, burn his hit points. Where else can I go now? I'll grab some of this. I will crush you with my axe. Okay, go, go, go. Finish them. There we go. I'll conquer a little more later. Oh, free energy. For now, I've got a little bit left on stream. In fact, I'm already over time, but that's okay. I've got a little bit left of stream. Okay. I did not level up Grave Chill. Forgot about her. Got sidetracked. Better. Okay, now for the last bit of stream. I think it's time that we put in a little effort. Let's use you as the sacrifice. Here we go. Now for the last bit of stream. Go, Mikey! Can you handle it on auto? I'm actually just curious if he can. I mean, he plays the same way I would play him if I was actually clicking buttons. Just that he doesn't need me to click buttons. Go, Mikey! Okay, the other downside is that he wastes that, which is not great. And he goes after the minions instead of going after the big bad evil guy. Silly Mikey. But that's the computer difference. That's why it'll never be a human. Nice. Here we go. There we go. Nice little big nuke smash. All right. There we go. Let me just grab. Whoa, why do I have 3 of these? Okay. Surely I don't need 3 of those. Okay, since I just saw something scary. Bannerlords, huh? I'm pretty sure Bannerlords all are filled up. They all have their ranks filled up. Yeah, they do. Okay, phew. Alright, now this means that I can take this one girl. What we're gonna do is we'll ascend her. Oops. Okay, sorry about that. Scroll back down. We'll ascend her to max. Then we're gonna upgrade her skill. Wow, it just takes her off. Okay. Upgrade her skills from the other 2 that we have. And sacrifice. All right, excellent. Now I've got to take a look at some of these. Okay, this guy is definitely food. Food. Absolute food. Scrapper. Oh my god, this looks like my friend Arcane. I'ma show him at some point. Yeah, you're food too. Take your time, Vel of the Cardis. Okay, both of these dogs are food. Absolute food. Oh my god, superfood. And they gave me nothing but food, huh? Odachi. Okay, the Odachi is what will actually be used. I like it. It's delicious. Now then. Odachi. Where are you? You are getting special treatment. Let's go, Mikey. Carry the team. I believe. That's it. No, the Odachi's dead. Also, wrong order. Should have hit this one first before the other one. Now I gotta wait it out. Added an extra turn for no reason. Okay, these are my last few battles. Let's go. It's time to make them worthwhile. Mikey dodged everything. Love it. And I did it out of order again. Arg, I am silly. I'm a silly boy. I'm such a silly boy. Okay. Unfortunately, ladies and gents, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure having you guys here today. I hope you guys learned a lot about Raid. I hope that you guys, got a chance to see everything. And look, I'll be straight with you. I'll be real with you. Here's what you got to do. You got to download Raid Shadow Legends right now, okay? And don't forget to use one of my special codes. All right, once you're up to snuff. You can also join our clan right there. All right. I love to have people join the clan, so thank you if you guys do that. Okay. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't do anything weird while I'm gone. Big thank you to Plarium again for sponsoring this. Big thank you to Paramount for getting the collaboration together. I'm honored to be bringing you this game. Thank you. See you all tomorrow. All right.